probably all been there at some point, and I think we can all agree that acne doesn't just sit on your face, it messes with your head. It takes you from being the main character to feeling like an extra in your own story. I wasn't just dealing with any acne, I was dealing with the kind that keeps you up at night. The huge, painful, cystic ones that don't just show up. They announce themselves. I remember one time in class, someone asked me what it felt like to have acne. And without even thinking, I just said, acne is like an uninvited guest that breaks into your house, eats all your food, takes a messy dump in your toilet and tells you you're welcome like it's doing you a favor. I started to notice little pimples on my face in my preteen years, but it wasn't bad enough to make me worry or anything. And for the longest time, I felt pretty, confident, and I was often referred to as the most handsome guy in class. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I loved the attention. Being the most handsome guy in class, well, that sort of became a part of my identity. Then suddenly, it stopped being one or two pimples. It was everywhere. Painful, constant, unavoidable. And just like that, the handsome guy disappeared. My acne got worse. Anxiety built up. Insecurity started creeping in. And suddenly, I hated going out. I self-isolated for a long time. Nothing felt the same anymore. And witnessing that decline was, well, traumatic. I had acne for so long that whenever I looked in the mirror, I couldn't even remember what my face used to look like without them. I remember having a huge crush on this girl in my class back in the day, but I couldn't talk to her as much as I wanted because I was overly self-conscious. And the few times that we talked, I spoke to her from a distance because I didn't want her seeing my face up close. She probably thought I was weird or something. I never saw a dermatologist or anything because, well, they're expensive. But I did use a few over-the-counter facial moisturizers, and some of them actually worked. I guess. Or maybe not, I don't know. I've been called names like Pimple Face, Acne Lord, Pimple King, Ugly, you name it. And for a really long time, I let those comments and my insecurities define me. Acne didn't just change my face. It exposed how much my confidence depended on it. And maybe that's why it hurt so much. At some point, I got tired. Tired of hiding. Tired of caring so much. And slowly, I just stopped fighting it. I stopped chasing the ghost of my past and started to embrace the beauty of the life that I've always had. And this wasn't about having an optimistic outlook. It was about being real. It was about acknowledging the circumstance, accepting it, and adapting to it. And little by little, I started to heal. I started recovering and discovering myself. I thought acne ruined my life, but looking back, it forced me to build a version of myself that wasn't based on how I looked. And honestly, that version of me is stronger than the one I had before. Living with acne gave me the opportunity to make peace with being pretty and being ugly. And you know what else I realized? Pretty privilege is real. I've seen it. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, life is so much more than that. I've been free from acne for about 4 years now, though a few keep sneaking back in every now and then. And if you take a close look at my face, you'd notice a series of poke marks and acne scars. And I've had my spiral with them. But I've come to accept that they're my battle wounds. For anyone out there going through this right now, I know exactly how it feels to look in the mirror and not like what you see. To hope people don't look too closely. I know what it feels like to slowly start shrinking. To feel like you're disappearing from your own life. But listen, you're not just your skin. You're not the names people call you or the ones you call yourself when no one's around. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to just be confident or be brave or be strong. No, because we all know it's not that simple. But what I would say is this. The version of you that's struggling right now, that version is still worthy of being seen. Don't wait until your skin clears up to feel like you matter. Because one day, it probably will get better. But the way you see yourself, that part, you have to start working on now. And trust me, when you do, you won't just heal on the outside. You'll become stronger on the inside than you ever were before.